This is Street Fighter Alpha Anthology on PS2, and I'm going to be playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. So to unlock Upper, you beat Street Fighter Alpha 3 in arcade mode, and you can do that with any character on any difficulty, I believe. And once you do, you'll get a black screen with a message in white text, I think, that says something like Secret Game 1 or 2 or something unlocked. And it'll tell you what to do to play it, which is basically you hold you highlight Alpha 3 here on the menu, on the game select menu, then you hold the select button. So I'm holding select, and then I hit X to select what would normally be Alpha 3, but because I've unlocked Upper by beating Alpha 3 arcade mode and I'm holding select, when I select Alpha 3 it will instead go to a game that looks a heck of a lot like Alpha 3, and you might not be able to tell the difference at first, but this is Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, as it's called. And it has some, basically it's Alpha 3 with extra characters like Balrog and Fei Long. And even this main menu screen would look the same as Alpha 3. That curved arrow there I turned on with a dip switch setting in one of the option menus. There's like one regular option menu and then two hidden option menus. This collection is crazy, and I have links to facts and cheats and all that stuff in the description below the video. So if you want to find out more of the options and that sort of thing, take a look at those links and instructions. There's tons of stuff in this collection and tons of stuff you can do. I've basically set up the game so I can play some kind of Street Fighter Alpha with no real flashing effects during gameplay. That was my whole goal, because my eyes are sensitive to flashing effects and I get migraines and stuff. So basically, thanks to this collection and all the crazy options you can unlock and so forth, I can actually play Alpha 3 because I have all these options to turn off flashing effects. So the mode that I play is the Hidden Versus mode. Now, to play the Hidden Versus mode, you highlight Versus on the main menu, and that's just scrolling up or down. And then there's a button code, and you have to do it very quickly. So I'm going to hit X, the X button, to select Versus like normal, except I want the Hidden Versus. So as soon as I press and hold X, almost in the same motion, I'm going to press and hold triangle and R2. So that's press X, press and hold X, and then immediately also press and hold triangle and R2. And if you do it right, instead of the normal character select screen, you'll go right into a matchup screen between two random characters. So here goes. I did it, yay. Now, these are two random characters and random modes. That's what you can set from the pause screen here. So you can set separate random characters for player 1 and player 2. In the game options menu, I have player 2 set to be CPU, so this is versus CPU. I have it set on highest difficulty level, which is still pretty goofy in a lot of situations, and I'm not very good at alpha anyway, so you'll see some weird matches and I'll get crushed a lot and that kind of thing, but whatever. And basically the characters that I have deselected there are ones with like flashing effects during gameplay. And then random modes, I have it set only on classic X-ism, because that turns off supers and guard breaks and other things that cause flash effects. So it's basically classic X-ism versus classic X-ism. Most of the available characters against mostly available characters. I have it set to 1-round matches because, again, that reduces flashes that would normally be there between each round, and so forth. There's the game this mode will cycle through all the backgrounds. I think all the backgrounds. I don't know, a lot of them anyway. And two of them are the flashing, stormy, lightning flash fields that I think are some kind of Shadowloo setting or something for dictator guy. What's his face? I will be skipping those because of the lightning flash effects. So, but otherwise I'll just be playing through all these stages, one-round matches, and probably getting my behind kicked a bunch. This is on the default speed setting, which is Turbo 3. It's pretty fast anyway. Anyway, here goes. Now, Gen seems like a really strong character. This is the first time I've really played Gen in anything, but like I can just duke it out and win a lot of the time, just not even knowing how to play him. So, although I'm doing a bad job of that while talking, so he must be really good. Oh no! And you can probably tell I don't know what I'm doing. I just like doing a lot of jump kicks, and it works. So, Gen is really good, I assume, because I'm not. Wow, I get more Gen. The random alpha gods are smiling on me. This game does have two versions of Balrog. There's Balrog and EX Balrog. They both call themselves Balrog in the name under the character portrait. And I can't really tell which is which. I think they have different colors, and these are kind of strange colors, so maybe this is EX Balrog? I don't really know what the difference in their gameplay is. Getting a lot of speech. No! Oh, I was blocking, but we got the cheapo. The cheapo haymaker through my guard. No, I get to play Balrog. I'm bad with Balrog. I'm bad in general with charged characters. I mean, I'm bad with all characters. I'm a scrub at alpha, but charged characters in particular, I just don't know how to play. So I basically do better if I don't try to do his charge moves and just punch. That was the charge move there. Oh, he side switched me and I didn't understand how. Oh, he's good now. Yeah. I'm bad with Balrog. I should probably just end it and just turn off charge characters in the random select menu for player one, but I don't know. I haven't done that yet. I should also turn off T-Hawk because I don't know how to play T-Hawk for beans, but he does have pretty good kicks with those big tasseled boots of his, so. And I like kicks, so I basically just kick a lot and hope for the best. Oh! And I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to do his like diving air thing where he swoops down. There's no in-game move list. This is the US version. And they took out, oh, that was terrible. I don't think I'm ever going to get anywhere with T-Hawk. I should take him out too. The Japanese version had move lists that you could pull up from the pause menu, but if you'll recall, there was no move list option on the pause menu because it was removed in the US version because, well, the theory goes that that they wanted to be able to sell guidebooks. This is back when physical guidebooks that you would pay money for instead of just going to GameFAQs were still a thing. And that's the theory anyway. Oh no. Junie is a charge version of Cammy, basically, who I'm fighting against, and I don't do very well with Junie. No! Yeesh. basically kind of felt like I was playing a gimped version of Cammy, but I used to always play Cammy when I was playing a Street Fighter game because she was cute and had long jump kick legs. Oh no. That was a lot of flashes. I should probably turn that off. I didn't know that would happen actually. That was a custom intro, I believe. I think that happens when these two characters face each other, I guess. Wow, I'm getting smoked by Akuma. Ugh. There is a Shin Akuma in the game as well who you can have come up randomly. I take him out because Shin Akuma is super unbalanced. But I got worked by regular Akuma there. It was kind of cool to see that custom intro even though it was super flashy and dazzled my eyes. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Man, there's a lot of Gen tonight. Now, Guile is a charge character, and so that's bad. Oh, I should have totally landed that. Come on, I'm turtling. I only know how to turtle. Oh. Actually, I don't know how to turtle. I'm super bad at turtling. Oh, I like that. Light kick, it's awesome. Oh, nuts. Well, yeah, I don't know how to play Guile. When will I just crack and turn off all the charge characters?
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
I can't even throw fireballs. Wow, nice combo, you jerk. The first time I played Alpha was the Dreamcast version, which I think was basically converted from the PS1 version. That's what I've read. But I got a Dreamcast before I ever had a PS1. I went back and got a PS1 in the PS2 era. Well, I got PS1 games in the PS2 era since you could play them on PS2. I also did eventually get one of those, little white PS OMEs that had the folding bolt-on screen that you could get. I still have that. Pretty cool, but they don't have component output, which is too bad. Well, here's another charge character I'm playing. Ow! She at least is pretty decent at jumping over fireballs. Well, the thing to watch out for here in Alpha 3 at least is not so much his fireballs, which don't do that much damage. It's really his uppercuts and flying knee, and wow, he got crushed. He was really trying to do too many fireballs. Okay, well, guess what? DJ is another charge character. What percentage of these characters are... Okay, well, good. I don't have to try to play him, because this is one of the lightning flash levels that I'm not going to play. So basically, I'm going to pause the recording, unpause the game, and just let Evil Ryu here just kill me while I have my eyes closed, because I don't want to watch the flashing effects. And then it'll go to the next level, and I'll unpause the unpause the recording, so we'll just come right back up there. So back in a split second. Now this is Julie, the other Shadow doll or Cammy clone or whatever they are, I don't know. She is not a charge character. She's got this flying kick attack, which works pretty well on certain AI characters. I'm just having trouble even getting anything going against Vega. He's too darn fast. Yeah, so the flying kick. Oh no, went right over. No! I almost had him. Man, how many... It's funny, there's a lot of close finishes in this game, and I still don't know if that's sort of a rubber band AI or just, I don't know, just me being crummy. Oh wow. Oh, he blocked. That's another oddity of the AI in this game. A lot of times you can get away with just uppercutting them as they get up. God, I'm in real trouble fireballing. Oh, I thought I had him. See, there's another close finish. How does this keep happening? And I've lost all 3 of them so far, so that's been frustrating. My win ratio is even lower than usual. Here's Julie again now. Oh, so Zangief. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Zangief, yeah, Zangief jumps immediately as soon as I do the jump kick. So he's actually really hard to catch with the jump kick, because watch this, every time he jumps perfectly right over it. It's crazy. But that's how AI works in this game. It's weird. Oh, and he finally got me, so now I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Yeah. Bang. Shoot. Well, I've screwed this all to heck. I wonder why he didn't jump that other one. Well, he should just do that instead of jumping all the time. Just block and... Gee, so another close finish. I mean, that totally was the AI changing its tactic there. So yeah, I think the AI is just messing with me, basically. It could finish me off whenever it wants. Oh! Not sure why I did his full. I guess because Vega doesn't usually stand his ground. Oh man. Oh, he's just going right through my punches. Jeez. Maybe I should have tried more charge punches against him. Well, it's rounds go so fast that before my slow brain figures out what's happening, it's too late for me to try to change tactics. Which is an argument for maybe setting it to 3-round matches at least. Or probably more like 5 rounds, but I kind of like the wild randomness. I mean, it doesn't help me learn anything. But, who wants to learn stuff? Just be an eternal scrub anyway. Oh no, I was wondering when he was gonna fireball. Oh, dang it. Jeez. Yeah, see, again, kind of close. Not super close, but he pulls out a couple different tricks at the end, and bleh. So, basically, the AI is smarter than me most of the time. I still only have 2 wins. This is so bad. Now, guy I really like. He's fast, he's got tons of jumps. Ah! Not that I know how to play him. Oh no, that was bad. Sweet. This music is nuts. Oh no! was not particularly close. Yeah, Kyle, tough nut to crack. Especially when you don't know what you're doing. But I would like to play more of Guy, that's for sure. And maybe less of Balrog. I mean, I like Balrog, but like if you watch videos of what people who know how to play Balrog can do, it's just nuts. But I don't know how to play Balrog, so... And he's got 6 punches, and you gotta know how to use them. Yeah. And I just kind of do the big ones, and I don't know. Oh man, what Kyle? Oh, so many charge characters. Oh, fortunately, this is the other stormy level, so back in a sec. And another charge character to play. Hey! Hooray! So just out of curiosity, if I was going to turn off charge characters, that would be Charlie. Is Sodom a charge character? I don't really care. I can just slash with him. It doesn't matter. Birdie's kind of a charge character. See, this is where we get into territory that makes me lean towards not doing this. Because I want to learn how to play Birdie, charge moves or not. But, I mean, so technically it would be Charlie. I don't know about Sodom, actually. Birdie. It's just giving me all the charge characters tonight. Balrog. Long as are Junie, Guile, DJ. I don't think T-Hawk is a charge character, but I'd take him out anyway. It's a bunch of characters, but it's giving me all charge characters tonight. Like, that's still not a super high percentage of charge. That's maybe like a quarter charge characters, tops. I mean, it does, there are 2 Balrogs, so that definitely is not helping. But, I mean, yeah, anyway, here I yet again decide not to do anything and just keep complaining and making excuses. Ow! And of course I'm getting beat badly by another charge character. See, I keep telling myself I ought to be able to learn Balrog. And just be able to work his punches and do alright. But he's so different from any other character that, and I play him, this is the only way I play him, and it's so disconnected that I never actually learn anything. Ow! That was not what I wanted. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm warming up. Still warming up. That's what I'm doing. Oh, jeez. Oh. Jeez. Sure. Made me think I had a chance. I like Sodom though because you can just slash with him and it's all good, but I was not doing well enough. Okay, it's just a show though. I should be able to not embarrass myself totally. Not that I've played a bunch of Street Fighter. I've always been more into King of Fighters, which is probably the whole difficulty, wow, I'm running into. no. Oh, shucks. Yeah, I'll take that Jeep. Yay, I increased my wins by 50%. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's another charge character matchup, and again, they know how to play charge characters. Thought that was gonna go right over her. But notice how little damage this is doing. How pathetically little damage. It does about the same damage when she blocks it. There. I think it does like 2 pixels when it hits her and 1 pixel when she blocks it. So it's really exciting. And it's just going to take her getting in once to beat me at this rate. And she'll get it eventually. I think this is just the AI just biding its time. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's getting in because I loved it. Also, I was experimenting with the weaker sonic booms, but those are slower, and those started encouraging her to try coming forward. Well, that was close. So there was a scintillating charge character match. It's giving me a heck of a lot of Ken too. I think the random. It's another custom intro. I should make a. I don't have a highlight for that yet. I don't think. Man, this is the highest level AI, but it is prone to doing dumb stuff. Like, why didn't it block that? I don't know. Why is it just jumping? I don't know. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Well, that was the classic. And I crushed him. Because I'm the best Ken. I think that's what that means. I'm the best Ken, obviously, who's ever Kenned. No, it's not true at all. Possibly the worst Ken. I didn't realize that was a big cow with a nose ring on the back of that truck, I don't think. I like there's different time of day versions of this stage. Oh no, I thought it was working well, then he just decided to end me. Oh shoot. Shouldn't try to get creative. Oh. Oof. Man, I'm on a hot win streak. This game has some really cool stages. I mean, train stages are, you know, nothing original in fighting games, but this is a pretty fun one. Yeah, that patchy helicopters coming by. Oh. Wow, that was like the longest, lamest spinning bird kick, but it hit her. Chunners. You're such a darling. Okay, well, this is a charge character, but all I should have to do is jump over his fireballs. Oh, that was not a good start. Bad idea, Sagat. Oh. Oh no, that's what you have to look out for. Oh no. Jeez, yeah. Oh, he's got it all. Shoot. Yeah, once he starts getting his like knee combos, that's tough for me to come back from. Oh, I like this matchup. Yeah, I was blinking. I closed my eyes because there's that last flash. Oh, the wall jump. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting too experimental. That was back, quarter circle back punch, and I'm still not sure what it was doing. But what the heck? I like the elbow. Oh, he does an air throw if he catches him in the air. That's awesome. Guy's so cool. I really just want to play as Guy, Sodom, Rolento, Sakura maybe, Dan. I love playing Dan even though, you know, it's just because you don't have to feel bad when you lose as Dan. Oh, my one good move. Oh. This is such a weird matchup. Oh. Oh no, I got stuck in the corner. Oh, how did she win that air to air? Jeez. So maybe his Tatsu isn't that good. She kept winning those air to airs. Like, it seems like his Tatsu has a very sort of vertically narrow hitbox. Well, here's T-Hawk. I don't think I'm gonna have much luck jumping over fireballs. Well, he gets up there. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh, what? Just a big target for you. Oh, see, why? That is the thing about the AI. It's super good at teching. I forget if there's a way to turn off throw techs. I keep wanting to turn off throw techs if there is a way to do it. Because why even have throws when the AI just techs right out of them every time? And that does give me an excuse not to bother with throws. I don't really like the hit 2 punch buttons or 2 kick buttons input to do throws in this game. So I guess there's that. I don't have to bother doing it because the AI will just tech out of it automatically. Oh. Also, the AI is really good at shimmying. You'll notice they'll come right up to you, especially when you're like just getting up from having been knocked down. Wow, the Honda is just pulping me tonight. I mean, he's always strong, but I don't think I usually just fail to put a dent in him like this. Oh, this is a good matchup too. These are kind of my two characters I think as the coolest characters in the game. They're both just kind of ropey and have crazy jumps. Just lots of crazy martial art action. Oh, look at that kick. It's awesome. Oh. Oh, I missed him with the air throw, I guess. That was an air elbow. Yeah! You getting trash, stick boy. God, you're so cool. Like Rolento, you know, he's military, so it's not kind of cool in the same way. I don't know. Rolento, I feel less confident with. He feels a lot trickier. Okay, can I avoid getting totally crushed as Kareem? Well, it's not E-Honda I'm fighting, so maybe. Oh no. Ow! Oh, I can't wreck it through that. I can't sit on fireballs either. Oh no, I'm sitting on fireballs. Sitting on fireballs. Oh. This evil Ryu's fireballing a little too much though. I think he wore that brown gi to try to camouflage himself in this brown stage. I used to say that stage was ugly and I hated it. I guess it's not bad. It's just a little monochrome. I always get that wrong. Finally, Birdie shows up, and finally I have to play E-Honda, which is not good. He's a charge character I forgot about. He does have this down-up charge thing, which tends to work pretty well against the AI, like that. But I have the range wrong. Oh no! Can't beat my butt stomp. So there, I finally won with a charge character. I'm the best charge character player. Okay, here's me, Shoto versus charge character. Kind of like Paul Bunyan versus the locomotive. I don't know. It's a stupid analogy that nobody's gonna understand. Still do Paul Bunyan to kids, inflict Paul Bunyan on kids. Ow! Dang. Oh. Oh. Jeez, there's so much guile that I don't know how to use. Oh, wow. Well, yeah. Paul Bunyan got crushed by the train. Maybe I was the train. I mean, I don't know. It's a stupid analogy.
It all depends on your skill. Go for
Well, if it depends on skill, then I'm in trouble. I couldn't even uppercut correctly. Why am I just letting her come right in on me? That's a bad idea. Oh, I should have tried wake up uppercuts. Oh, too slow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was too much thinking.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
See, if I turned off charge characters, I wouldn't have had that. I guess I could keep E-Honda. I kind of like playing E-Honda. He's different. He's not your normal charge character, but I also like Balrog. I just suck with him. Oh. Man. There's again, it's just really strong. I should probably learn his punch moves at some point, but his kicks are so good, why bother? Oh well, here's Balrog. Oh, Balrog versus Ken now.
Can't give it up. Go for it.
This is supposed to be a tough matchup for Balrog. It's certainly a tough matchup for me, because I know Balrog. Ow! Oh, how did I miss him? How did I miss him there? Jeez! Punches me, then sets me on fire. Then punches me. Yeah, that was horrible. Oh no! Okay, so this is the game telling me to turn off charge characters, even though I want to learn Balrog.
Triumph.
And I'll show you what happens with his charge punches. See, they just evade or counterattack. See, he jumped perfectly over my, again, just instant counter. So there's no point in even playing his charge punches unless you're doing some advanced combo stuff, I guess, that I don't even comprehend. I'm in a fireball battle. So no, you can't Tatsu over it. Well, this is trouble. Yeah, I got uppercuts. Uh-oh. How did that miss? Ah, the hitboxes in this game. No, I can't. Totally blew the timing there. I should have. I always have this stupid urge to just do like a sweep or something when somebody lands from whiffing an uppercut, but I should have uppercut him instead as he's coming down, then he wouldn't have a chance to counterattack it. I'm terrible at Sagat. I mean, I'm terrible at everybody, but I just feel like I have no idea as Sagat. I don't know why, because like his uppercut is ridiculous. But I'm still getting crushed. Why? I was supposed to be an uppercut. I should take Sagat out too, because I'm just terrible. I'm the worst Sagat. Now Aegon, now we're talking. It seems like really the only characters I can play in Alpha are the Alpha characters. I mean, I was always just clueless at Street Fighter Alpha, or Street Fighter 2, even though I admire it as a game and I think it's got cool design and stuff, but yeah, I just never felt like I knew what to do in it. I suppose it was really Street Fighter 2 that drove me to King of Fighters, because King of Fighters I actually did feel like I could sort of do stuff in. Anyway, back in a second. Oh, more Balrog. So, how many times am I going to get crushed as Balrog tonight? Like, I'm not even coming close. Let's see if I can just get the... Oh, no! How do you avoid that? Why did I try? Well, there he just whiffed big, so... Oh, no, I'm dead. Yeah, it was just baiting me. Just goading me. At least I kept it close. Or I should say the AI kept it close. Okay, finally I get to play Birdie. Now you're gonna see some super bad Birdie. But, I don't know much about Birdie, so I guess he intrigues me. I mean, I played him a little in Street Fighter 4. No, Street Fighter 5 is what I played him in. Is he in Street Fighter 4? I don't think he was. Oh no, I don't even know how to do that move as Cammy. Oh, was it Birdie whose medium kick was really good, I found out? A couple sessions ago, maybe it was. Well, it's finally getting some different characters for me to play, at least.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it.
Yo! Dan, he's taunting my Vega. With the taunt button is. Is it select? Oh, it's probably like two mediums or two lights? I don't know what it is. I'll just try to avoid embarrassment and beat Dan. Yeah, time to taunt, but I think Dan was trying to lose. It's kind of what Dan's supposed to do. Oh! Oh, that was a cool disguise song. Does he do that every time? I got bigger knives than you, sucker. Yeah, you want a knife fight, huh? Love his little fountain fan. That's the best thing. Who came up with that? It's amazing.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Ugh. Why did I do that? Oh, he didn't actually counterattack it. I guess we're trying to piano her kick. Ow. What? Why was I trying an uppercut? Well, that was bad. I don't know how to play Chun. I get very confused with Chun. She's always been a weird mix of things, like, especially when they gave her a fireball. They shouldn't have given Chun a fireball. Oh, I forgot. Oh, how? Oh, jeez, why don't I just fall for that every time? Okay. Oh, shoot, nice. See, that Balrog knew how to move, he knew which punches to use. Wasn't even using charge moves specifically, he just knows how to use punches. That's what I want to be able to do. Well, dare to dream. Oh, there we go again.
Let's party. Go for broke.
Flashes. Now here I get trashed again, probably. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, nice. Oh, well, he decided to open up the can. Oh, no. Wrong range. Woo. Okay. Flying kick versus... Oh, no, that's it.
Nobody blink. Triumph.
Alright, well, as the lightning strikes. Good time to stop. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to keep complaining about charge characters. Let's see. Let's just play. Who would I take out? Charlie. Still have hope for Birdie. Anyway, I'm still curious about him. Sagat, I just oddly useless with. It's not odd. Zangief, I can't play at all, but I just love Zangief, so I don't know. Can't take him out. Balrog, for now, I would just have to take out. I mean, what I probably should do is just play all Balrog until I actually start not being completely awful with him. I'm awful with Cammy. Honda, even though, you know, I don't particularly like Vega, but let's not get crazy just yet. Junie is the charge version, but I just like her jump kicks anyway, so I don't care. Kyle, not particularly good with Fei Long, but whatever. TJ, Doc would have to go. Maybe it was his medium. No, I think it was Birdie. Balrog. So that would cut the field down pretty decently. And then, if I was being honest with myself, I would probably need to remove Birdie and Zangief, but I'll never remove Zangief. Oh, I left Armika in there. I'm terrible with her, but she is, again, just a complete unknown for me, so probably also remove Vega just because I kind of don't like Vega. I object to his stupid flying maneuvers. Really what I should do. Oh yeah, you can't, actually there's a weird rule, so wait. That's not what it is. At one point I thought there was a weird rule, like there were certain characters you had to have at least one of. Like, can I be just Birdie? Yeah. Can I be just Rose? Okay, maybe there is no weird rule. Well, I want to be just Balrog. This is going to be disastrous. Okay. Okay, but I have to pause the recording and get out of this. Okay, so this is Balrog versus the world. Okay, don't do charge. Do charge punches. That. Just flailing. So, oh, this music is awesome. Wow. Oh no. Oh no! Thought I was gonna be able to get him when he landed. What I should have, of course, done was an uppercut. I don't remember which button is uppercut because I'm dense. But see, this is the only way I would learn. Oh, it switched colors on me. Oh gosh. Which one is uppercut? I kind of thought. That's a light kick. Ah. Yeah, I really have to learn what his punches do because now I just kind of randomly pick between punch and kick buttons and oh boy. So that must be EX Balrog, right? Because that's a different color than the two it's given me. What's the difference with EX Balrog? Don't know. Oh no. I was trying stupid stuff like a turn punch. shoot! How does he do it so fast? All I had to do was jab him, and I think I hit heavy kick. Uh-oh. If I'm gonna play Balrog, I should turn off Shotos on player 2. But if I beat one, it would be awesome. Ow. Until then, it's just pain. Ow. Ow. Jeez, I'm just a beanbag. Punching bag. See, that's one problem I have with charged characters. Like, I don't understand the timing of their moves. How quickly can I do his punches? Oh boy. Oh, this is a different color. So that's at least 3 colors for regular Balrog. Ow! I wonder how many colors each character has. Of course he jumped over my charge punch. Oh, jeez. Well, so far I think it's Balrog 0. AI whatever. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. Oh, this could... Ugh. Oh, my health. Shit. Yeah. Oh, Balrog. Oh, I should just play Birdie versus Balrog. Oh no, why did I try it? Why? Oh, it's just messing with me. Sheesh. Oh no. Oh, what? Yeah, don't turn around or nothing, Balrog. Oh, this is bad. Wow. Well, he kept side switching me, and his uppercut just... Like, did he uppercut my punch from... Oh, that was just horrible. Why did they hose Balrog so bad? Ow! Balrog is such a cool concept, and I'm so terrible at it. I need to go watch Daigo play Balrog or something. I don't think he played Balrog in Alpha. I think he was just a scumbag Kenner player or something. Kenner? I was gonna say Ken or Ryu, but... Ah! Oh! I have no idea what the tier list for Balrog in Alpha 3 is supposed to be. Oh man, do you have to like... Jeez. Do you have to keep mashing buttons when he does his weird throw? No more Ken. I need to just turn Ken off. No more Ken. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, so I was using faster punches there. I switched midway through to the light and medium buttons, and that really helped a lot.
Nobody blink. Triumph or
That's been my problem with basics of charge characters, is that I have this stupid attraction to hitting the big buttons, and they've just got big whiffs. Ow. See, again, I feel like I need that range with that big punch. Oh, of course, then he just demonstrates why you don't just go whiffing that. I like this color for Balrog. This is the best color. Oh! Oh! Jeez. See, how did he grab me from that far back? Well, that was awful. Oh. So I think I've won one match. And it was close. Oh, that was not good. Like, I hit him with my heaviest punch, but he just instantly counters with his own attack. After I just whammy him. Yeah.
let's party. Go for broke.
He's got that. Actually, I thought I turned. I didn't turn that off. It's only on that side that it does that intro with the flash and the punching bag. Oh, jeez. Well, that's how you Balrog. I mean, the computer, not me.
You can't give it up. Go for it.
Starting to hate that. Oh yeah, just beat all my moves. Oh man. He just sat back, and every time I tried to punch, he had a faster thing to do.
Fighters. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm really not getting anywhere with this. Just too dumb. I mean, I saw what the CPU Balrog did to me, but you know, there's just some characters some people aren't meant to play, I think. I think Balrog is one of mine. What am I trying to do an uppercut for? What? How? Okay, I don't like that punch. I got demoralized. Oh no.
Beat 'em up, guys. Triumph or die.
Yeah. Jeez. Not even close. Just embarrassing myself.
You can't give it up. Go for it.
Yeah, well, I try. Oh. Oh no. Hey, you know, have my number all night. Oh. the timing of attacks in this game is just not something I understand. It's about the only thing I can do with Balrog is kind of spacing game with his big punch. That's really probably what I should just focus on. He's charging right into it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's, you know, thinking back, pretty much the only time I win is when I score a bunch of those big punches with Balrog. Ah! Where you going, sucker? Uh-oh. Gotta figure out his anti-air. See? Ah, nuts. Dang it. Ah, no. Oh, it actually landed. He's actually anti-airing much better than it looks like it should. Yay, I won! Okay, so kind of a cool color scheme. These big blue fists. Oh, nuts. Oh, this music's awesome. Good. Oh, close. Okay, so apparently jumping around like a fool was not the way to play Balrog. I mean, I'm sure I should know how to jump as Balrog. That's but jumping constantly, probably not. Shoot. Ah, scumbag. Alright, well, so an uppercut is medium punch. Oh, nuts. Good, too slow. Oh. I don't really understand what's the point of his heavy kick. It just seems like a weak range thing. Oh gosh. Wow. Just trying to do heavy kick. Just chill out for a sec, Armika. Gosh dang it. I couldn't even get a single heavy kick punch off. Oh, gosh. So what's the point of this? It's just got worse range. Well, it's pretty fast. Oh, it is faster. It's not fast enough to get me out of this hell. Yeah, so that's an awkward, heavy kick is an awkward one because it's less range, but faster, but it's still not faster than tons of attacks that every character has. So the AI will just ruthlessly use a faster attack. What are you doing? Is he just trying to build meter? Yeah, he's just gonna cheat me out. That was bad. Oh, jeez.
Beat 'em up, guys. Triumph or die.
Well, it has better range than it looks like. Man, I trounced enemy Balrog, so definitely not jumping like a moron helps. Well, this is cool. Now I can keep playing Balrog. I just have to remember not to jump. I mean, once in a while it's fine, but...
It all depends on your skill. Go
But he's just a big mean punch machine if you don't do dumb jumps all the time. Oh, I should have. Oh, see, it's tough though. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Yeah, I ranged him out, or whatever you call it. Well, now I'm kicking ass with Balrog, so I think I can safely quit.
let's party. Go for
What if I try Birdie? Whoa. Yeah, that didn't count. I was just trying to switch to Birdie. Okay. So now was it? Oh, jeez.
get ready, fighters.
Stupid lightning stage. You know, they really should have let you pick which stages you want too, and made them random.
Depends on your skill. Go
All right, so Birdie, medium kick. Flying, jumping medium kick, I mean, of course, because I was jumping like a fool when I was playing him. And this was seemed to work, I think. Oh gosh. Well, that was not great.
let's party. Go for
Shit. medium kick. Huh, sometimes his mohawk frays, but that time he gave a thumbs down. Oh. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, what's a birdie to do? I don't have armor to get through fireballs. Kick does have range. But, wow, just keep bringing on T-Hawk. Sure. He's mashing throw like a goofball. I just wanted to see if it would work, I guess. Oh boy. Let's get the matchups here. Oh. Crouching medium kick's pretty good. Oh. Yeah, medium kick in the air is ridiculous. Not that on the ground either, but in the air, safer. Light and medium punch aren't bad. Oh man. Oh. I don't know how carrying works. Ow. Oh. Ugh. His light and medium punch are pretty awesome. Oh, she's beating my medium kick though. Yeah, medium kick had nothing on Chun. It's funny because Birdie's heavy attacks are so big and swinging for the fences, they're kind of ridiculous. Jesus, medium kick. Oh, not that time. Oh, couldn't jump over. Oh no, you jerk. Yeah. Oh. Didn't need to do that. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that was stupid. I'll just turtle here and hit him with my spiky mohawk move with heavy punch, but it's not gonna work, of course. Oh, I like the pink mohawk. Suck this hobnail boot guy. Uh-oh. Oh. medium kick. Oh boy.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it.
Jeez. Some can't compete with medium kick. Oh, oh, you can do that. Shoot. Ah, just 2 throws and, well, I got carried away. I thought he couldn't beat me with medium kick. I thought I was unstoppable, and then he just threw me twice. Is that a fake fireball? Jeez. Everything was going well, and then she just started blasting me with fast attacks. And the colors in that background. So hard to see anything. What the heck was that? Oh. Whoops. Oh no. Yeah. Drop kick finish. What is he doing? Is that like the... I don't know what sign. Is that a gang sign? I don't know what he's doing. Alright, well... I'm doing some good birdie. He's actually really good in the air because of his medium kick. Medium kick is right ridiculous. So, birdie, medium kick, and his short medium punch are good. His heavy punch can be good on wake up with that uppercut headbutt thing it does when crouched, and his strong kick can be good once in a while for a drop kick and stuff. What else did I figure? I didn't use his light kick much. That was probably a mistake. I don't know what his light kick does really. And then Balrog just range people out with heavy punch. Heavy kick is actually not bad either range-wise. And it's faster, less whiff prone. And then I need to figure out more detail about the lights and mediums with Balrog. I know just like alternating light and medium punches are pretty effective in some cases. Anyway, yeah, there's hope for me maybe with these characters. I just have to do a lot more learning with them. That's all. What other charge like? And that's as opposed to say a Charlie or what's his face? Guile, who I've never understood since Street Fighter 2. I don't know how to guile. Fei Long I don't really understand, but I still kind of like. DJ also Street Fighter 2 don't really understand. T-Hawk again. Well, I feel like I made a little progress. But there are characters like... Let's see, what are characters that I feel like I'll never make progress with? Charlie. Chun because she's so all over the place, but sometimes I do really well with her, so I don't know. I'm playing Bison anyway, he's too flashy. Sagat, I kind of feel like, because he's just, I'm always like, he's got so many fireballs, I should fireball, but then he's also got this amazing uppercut and knee, but then whenever I actually try to use those, I just can't seem to do anything with them. So she should probably just try playing Sagat. Did I do that right? Yeah. Oh, nuts. Oh, gosh. So my light medium punch had nothing range-wise on him. It's a toughie. Oh boy. So I realized I thought I knew how to do his knee, but I guess I don't. What the heck is his knee? I thought his knee was an uppercut move and a kick button, but is it a charge? Oh gosh, what's with the Kens? This seems to be a charge move. He's got good kicks. See, I should like him, but I'm always distracted by his fireball. Muay Thai, baby. Oh no, don't turn around or nothing. Oh. Oh. I blew that. I should have had that. No, why? 3 Kens in a row, what are the odds? Come on. Okay, well, it's just giving me a chance to redeem myself. Shit, I hate the no turnaround thing. What? Well, I'm not redeeming anything. Yeah. Okay, please not Ken or Ryu. Thanks. Why do you do this freaking knee? This is bothering me. I gotta look this up. Hang on. Okay, his Tiger Crush is a different motion in X-ism, which is what I'm in. It's quarter circle forward, up forward, kick. But what the heck is that? Quarter circle forward, up forward, kick. That's ridiculous. I guess that just means... yeah, it's just more of a, slightly more of a rotation. It's so fast. It's ridiculously fast. Yeah. The move I thought it was at all. Wow. Well, I can't use it, it's too fast. It's too fast and short range, like what? Well, there we did it. It's just ridiculous. It's like you're watching an old movie where everything's sped up. Aw. Can't it just be an uppercut motion? I mean, because it's so fast, it's just ridiculous when Balrog's trying to punch. You just can't punch faster than that move. That was an interesting intro. Ow! I gotta stop trying to do tiger crushes.
It all depends on your skill. Go for it.
Sure. Oh, she used the tiger crush. Again. Yay! Okay, so if I don't focus on fireballs and Tiger Crush, I did beat Balrog with Tiger Crush. That was kind of ridiculous. Maybe that's what Yihanda needs. It's a charge character too. Oh no! Oh no! Nope, Tiger Crush was a disaster. It's also not a comfortable move. It's like a 120 or something? Yes, it is a 120 move. How did they give that to him? Why gimp his X-ism? Ah. Jeez. Still got, I couldn't get a Tiger Crush off against Sodom. Why am I still trying? Give up on Tiger Crush. Oh, jeez.
Let's party. Go for
Oops. Well, I've screwed everything up. I'm not sure if I was recording or not recording the whole last bit with Sagat. I think I wasn't. Anyway, I finally figured out his Tiger Crush move, which is different in X-ism. Quarter circle forward, up forward kick, which is like a 120-degree motion. And it's super awkward to do. The move is ridiculously fast. But, yeah, I kind of hate it.
Hey, come on. Stand up. Face it straight.
Yeah. Just kind of wondering what his punches are. She started punching me. that. Yeah, suck it. See how little damage this does? It's ridiculous. It's actually good, because I don't want a fireball. Oh, I shouldn't have tried that. I'm too slow. Yeah! So, Sagat's cool as long as I ignore his stupid moves, namely Fireball and Tiger Crush. Which is crappy motion in X-ism. Why would they change the motion for X-ism? It's so awful. Okay, I can't resist just beating down T-Hawk. Oh, I'm trying to get him to jump with a fireball, but that was crummy. Okay, can I beat Dan? Whoop. That little elbow. Whoa. See that with his double image there? What's... Are there any other characters who I was... I mean, there's Armika. Charlie, and well, it's too late. I'm gonna have to save that for later, but this is a good way to actually figure out some stuff about characters. So Sagat, don't try his Tiger Crush, and don't try his Fireballs. I was trying to bait the T-Hawk into doing a jump attack that I could uppercut by throwing a fireball at him, but then I just mangled the uppercuts and his dive thing was too fast anyway. So other characters that I now kind of want to play individually this way would be Charlie, probably Chun-Li I need some help with. Really, I should do all of them this way. Sodom, maybe not, just because he's so basic the way I play him. Guy, maybe not, because I feel pretty comfortable with him, even though I don't really know how to play him. But so I do Birdie. Dan doesn't have enough moves. I mean, he's just hard to use. I mean, I like playing him, but I don't know if I could learn much more with him. Well, obviously I could, but Sakura's a Shoto, so not too necessary. Relento, I do feel like I don't really have a grasp of. Zangief, I definitely don't have a grasp of. Well, interesting stuff. There's so much to learn in this game. Again. I got done. Cammy, definitely need to figure out in Alpha. Yonda, also. Armika, I have no clue about. Cody, I'm not playing because he's got a flashy move. Vega. Like, I can get by not doing his stupid flying moves, I guess, and just do claws and kicks. So, I don't know. I guess that's okay. Kareen, I don't have much of an idea with. Guile, I'm terrible with. Could try to figure something out. DJ, likewise, I'm like, kind of just, I don't know. Well, there's a lot to learn, and probably the way I've been playing just random characters every 5 seconds has not been helping. Well, lots to think about. I think I mangled part of my recording and accidentally recorded when I didn't mean to record during a lightning flash session, and then didn't record during a lot of Sagat play. But oh well, them's the breaks. Can't go back in time and fix that. So thanks for watching this. I do need to learn way more in alpha. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's a fun game. Like I kind of looked down on alpha for a long time, thinking that, well, 2's the classic, third strike is, you know, the real one, the super great one, and alpha is just kind of this goofy, cartoony one in between that is just for, I don't know, kids, and I don't know what I thought, but I wonder if part of that was because the Dreamcast was my intro to it, but I just didn't really play much of it on Dreamcast, so I never really gave it a chance. But now that I've become flash sensitive, and I've found that you can basically get around most of the flashes in this. I mean, I do have to close my eyes between matches, and I don't actually do that very well, so my eyes kind of hurt right now. But at least during gameplay, I've been able to turn off most of the flashing. So now it's one of the few games I can actually play. I mean, there's Street Fighter, King of Fighters 2000 with supers turned off, and there's Virtua Fighter 4, 5, and Final Showdown. That's the only, let's see, I think maybe Mortal Kombat 3 is actually not very flashy, but I don't want to play that. World Heroes 1 is kind of not flashy, but it's a really awkward game. Those are the only ones. Maybe Street Fighter 1, but it's probably got such goofy animation that it's effectively kind of flashy. Anyway, nobody cares about this, so yeah, I have a lot to learn in Alpha 3 Upper, and maybe I should try doing more isolated character sessions like this and actually figure out a thing or two, and I'll have to write down my notes because otherwise I'll forget. So I did Balrog, who, if I stay grounded and just range people out with his punch, his heavy punch, and then quicker punches if they get in. His heavy kick button is also good for ranging, even though it doesn't really look like it. I still got to figure out his light and medium kick buttons. Anyway, that was fun. And then Birdie is basically medium kick. Some characters light punch and light kick worked on, but others they got crushed on. Down heavy punch for wake up if somebody's jumping in. Occasional drop kick with the heavy kick button. Again, I ignored light kick and the medium kick. I don't know why I do that. That's an obvious hole. But so medium kick mostly with Birdie, and then Sagat, as long as I don't mess too much with his fireballs, when I don't keep trying to do Tiger Crush because they mangled the motion for X-ism, even though it did work pretty well against Balrog, because I don't know, he just got in a rhythm that was really bad. Anyway, just work on Sagat's long kicks, and again, I was probably ignoring his light and medium kicks. That's a real hole in my whole play of Street Fighter. But yeah, Sagat's actually pretty fun. And uppercuts, his uppercut's good. So I should definitely do more Sagat, but I've got all these other characters to figure out now, so this is interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and someday I'll have another session and try to figure out some more characters. So yeah, catch you later. Oh.